What if I told you that the only thing standing between you and everything that you've ever wanted is a lie? A lie that whispers in your ear that you don't belong here. Well, today we're going to expose that lie for what it is, and by the end of this video, you'll discover two powerful secrets that will not only crush your imposter syndrome, but will unlock the greatness that's been inside of you all along. The imposter syndrome. It's that sneaky voice that shows up right when you're on the verge of greatness. It loves to creep in when you're stepping up, leveling up, daring to do something that stretches you. And what does it say? It's that voice that asks you, who do you think you are? But let me tell you something about this voice. It's not there to stop you. It's there to challenge you, to make you question just how badly you want to succeed. And some of the greatest minds, the most successful people you've ever admired, every single one of them has heard that voice. And what do? They hear it, but they don't listen to it. So here's secret number one that most people never realize. The imposter syndrome only shows up when you're on the right path. You wouldn't feel like a fraud if you weren't pushing yourself beyond what's familiar. That discomfort that you go through, that's growth knocking on your door. It's not a sign that you don't belong. It's a sign that you're right where you need to be. You feel uncomfortable because you're growing. You're moving into new territory, and that's exactly where the magic happens. The people who succeed aren't the ones who never doubt themselves. Instead, they're the ones who feel the doubt and keep going anyway. Now for secret two, and trust me, this is where the real magic comes in. But before I reveal it, let me ask you this. What would your life look like if you showed up fully every single time? No excuses, no holding back. Let that sink in for a second, because that's the future that we're about to unlock together. So here's secret number two. You are already enough. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't need to wear a mask or pretend that you've got it all figured out. The very fact that you're questioning yourself, it means you care. It means you're striving for something bigger than yourself. And that's powerful. People don't succeed because they're perfect. They succeed because they show up as themselves, raw, real, and ready to learn. So the next time that imposter syndrome taps you on your shoulder, smile. Smile because it's a reminder that you're playing big, that you're not staying small, and you're not settling for less. Here's my challenge to you. Don't silence the voice of doubt. Instead, you gotta stand up and face it. Walk into every room, every challenge, knowing that you deserve to be there. And why? Because you've done the work, because you've shown up, and because the world is waiting for what only you can bring. So the two secrets we uncovered today, those are your keys. The keys to unlock a future where the imposter syndrome no longer runs the show. A future where you own your own greatness. The world needs what you have to offer. So step up, stand tall, and own every room that you walk into. Because you, my friend, are more than enough. I'd love to hear your imposter syndrome moments in the comments below. The most ridiculous, funny, or even inspiring moments where you felt like an imposter, but totally crushed it anyway. And who knows, your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today.